So this is a collection of poems I've been working on. The first one is called Slipped By Me. I can't even lie, it's you I try to see when I close my eyes. If they gave me another life, I would still go get high. I ran from home, I must admit I did wrong. There must be something in my brain that makes me act so insane. You were there in the end when I went to a home where they played with my dome. I didn't know what I did could get me so damn sick. If I had another chance to take your hand in my hand, I would head for the hills. Instead, my palm got some pills. All because of some cheap thrills. I'm missing you till my tomb. The next one is called The Old Wound. One tries to dress the wound in various ways, by looking up something new to watch, a new waist to grab, shirt to wear, but the outworn forever fits you best. The arms first held stay the smoothest. The scenes that remain are bad sitcoms, wooden smiles that remind you you never belonged. Sight of beer can never again excite. The one who waking up in a strange place finds only old perfumes can frenzy, and combinations of letters uttered by nutcracker types. When the guard is dropped, oblivious to the loaded weapon they wield, cut through to the armory like butter, and leave you milked like an old cow with very loose tits. The next one is called Abnegation. Washed in the fires of truth, the stained sword is sheathed to the bullshit of the world. In anticipation of dusk, the lonely wanderer, caved off in a collapsing dungeon of stalactites, poison darts, icicles, the meek lamb in his unchosen beast trap, the meat grinder that engulfs him like an industry-grade steel crusher, is left his dentition, and the golden tooth gives. The next one is called For You. The depth of my hunger for you is like the boundless oceans of space, and the moons dance within it, and huge whales and sirens splash little whirlwinds and water pools around. And I just can't find a place to place my soul like a dead man in a grave. I need her saving grace for centuries foretold. No, I'm just joking with that last line, but I feel it deeply and it colors all that I do. She is always beckoning and calling to me. She was in my lean, she was in my books, in my writing, that is a given. I need her love, I need the bliss more than anything. I will die for it, run to the other corner of the globe for it. Incisions, commissions, and police brutality I will stomach and shoulder. Because her love is the sweetest, that honey will drive the beehive insane. I will feed on it but never be fed. The next one is called Soul Comfort. Grind, 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 into a sawdust your soul goes. Work, work, toil. Pick the fun shit as your job. But the grind shines through. You feel worldly wear and tear. The hustle and bustle of the first world domination. You want connection, something for your soul. You go out and it's nothing but idiots and mean people with an occasional chick that seems cool. The rapper uses drugs, dancers, and junk food for soul comfort, but ends up being poison and robs him of his gift. The alcoholic does his thing. I talk to women and write down my thoughts. The killer scours the night for easy targets. The husband beats his wife. My boss treats the team unfairly. I jerk off compulsively. The old bus driver loses his temper and shouts at a youth for playing his music too loudly. The teenager masturbates compulsively and bullies his little brother. The gambler mistakes it for the rush. If you're smart, you will pick something that will also allow you to live. You fuck the 7, finger the 3, date the 9, and it drives you insane. You watch the bullshit movie. The preacher says it's God. Soul comfort, that's what we want. The next one is called Poplar Trees. I stood under fields of poplar trees, covered by fallen leaves, caked by an old frost like eternal sleep, a primordial ground of promising means, plagued by a wicked grove of harlots dressed in ghastly sheets, reciting songs of woe to packs of fiendish beasts, frolicking amongst weeds and poppy seeds, running after swift bucks, reflecting the light of broken dreams. Alright, the next one is called On Waiting. Why must I wait where my soul cannot? She grips me like a vice. Everything I need in her she contains. And as I pass countless nights and hours, tediously, disgustingly alone, I ask my creator and go, why must I wait to have her? What is the lesson there? Is it that too much of her will kill a man like me? Is it that the insensitive man can have it more, because Medusa cannot turn him to stone? Perhaps survival cometh first, but damn survival if it means breathing and eating. 'Tis not much if I am not wrapped around her legs and arms. 'Tis just waiting, glorious waiting, intellectual waiting. Many, many waiting rooms someone builds, some society suggests. Some I got from Bukowski, but it is merely a waiting room. Until I can see her, all of it is a masturbation and self-soothing. Some cut, some drink, some pray. I write and pass the time that way. If I could ask you one thing, why must I wait? For a man like you, to fall is to plummet, and damn to be a garden without its gardener. If we were all fucking the wife of the neighbor, you are more than ready, but what about the rest of them? Alright, this one is called Enslaved. I am enslaved by you, but I actually like it. I want to die with every departure of yours, every time you say you love me and push me away and stay, every time I believe it will last and there will be light and the tunnel walls will not close off again. Maybe I am a naive man, maybe I am a tunneler at heart, maybe it is my way of coping through the dark. This one's called Ravenous. I have a starving wolf in me, a rabid coyote, who when born was weaned off food and cast to the desert, where he made friends with vultures and road rats, and fell in love with a night stalker. And this wolf took me pharmacy after pharmacy, date after date, argument after argument with my parents, into the bowers of bliss and pain we roamed together, and we got fed and fucked up. And when he rolls his eyes, I give him a weak nod and a hoarse, "Come on, old chap," and we go to another desert oasis to pick on carcasses together. But he always eats first. Sometimes my buddies will walk him. They weren't even planning on getting one. Alright. The next one is called Freedom to Roam. Grieving life, what a strange state of affairs. Who have I harmed to be afflicted so? And when harmless fun is not so innocent anymore. Drugs led to more drugs, but I prefer the ones that didn't come from the white coats. Oh Lord, today is not much different. This slough is a slough. Why must I be slain so? Every day is another needle, a prickly thorn. If Eve could wander and be saved again, why must I be afraid? No, no, Lord, the pain is much too great. Send me an angel, Lord. Might I experience reprieve, solace some more? The next one is called The Rain. It's still raining, babe, when you left, and I had to face the cold, cold winter. God, my only witness. Pained, I asked for your forgiveness. And you did and still left me in the cold solstice. My pain eats me alive, but you don't care, and neither did the winter. This next poem is called Today Was Alright. Today was alright, but you beckoned to me. You who left me, my soul is yearning you, longing, turning blue. What it meant to me I still cannot fathom. You visit my dreams, and waking hours are too often spent in daydreams, but I don't blame you. The next one is called On One Hand. What if it was everlasting, and some ungodly combination of mere words pushed her away, like a closing tide, drives away all in its path? I still wonder in these passing moments, was it meant to be or was it just me? The next one is untitled. It was in the mess of madness that I met you, and we danced until curfew, curtailing all my plans, the freezing frost. Dawn breaks at my temples, ashes cling to the song I sing. My loved is no more, eaten by spring and the fall, burrowing my grimace, wincing at the feet of time. The next one is called If I Had You Again. If I had you again, the world would be my palm. I would venture into conquests and claim it all. If I had you again, life would come to a stop, blizzards and avalanches would roar, and the wheel of fortune would begin to stall. If I had you again, I would have it all. The next one is untitled. Oh Valeria, I am free again, fabulously medicated and rested and well fed. Oh Valeria, I left it is true. That soul tree over there will sing our tune. Oh dear, I know you too well. Never mind my pain, it's yours I wish to quell. Oh Valeria, plummeting and soaring. But our love kept me still. Still stuck on you, my chest needs to heal. The next one is called Transfixed. If only you knew how dazed and confused I saw you enter my view. Transfixed, I can't write this shit. There wasn't a thing like us. Oh, if only you knew the burn in my chest. If only you knew the burning question. If only you knew how it feels when the whole world watches. If only you knew how the silence haunts. I am no wordsmith tonight. I am simply a man following your fragrance. If only you knew how my being dances to your tune. What does it mean to wait a little? In life we have a little and a lot to deal with. If only you knew how my flame burned blue. If only you knew what does it mean to me. Baby, I think I am cursed, but in the best way. I cannot chill out. The next one is called Medicate. I met you and went insane, and I don't know how to make sense of this. Life asks much from us. My soul wishes to sing. Your tune joy it brings. Life just continues, and I don't know what to say. It took off in directions I couldn't anticipate, so I turn to beer and I medicate. Alright, I think this is the last one, and it's also untitled. I hope you are happy, left in a frenzy, dovetails, tail spun. I hope you are good, life carries on, this purgatory of ours is burning me. I hope you are safe, I am no longer insane, so there is that. God, it is all too much, chrysanthemum crystals in the dark night sky. Oh, I could die, when I marvel at it all. I hope I wasn't too much, I miss you. I thought I had it figured out, I guess God got me guessing, and the devil laughs at these plans of ours. Now there's one more, and it's also untitled. When I kissed your lips, it was heaven-sent bliss. I need you more now, this pain has eclipsed, knocking on your door, my dear troubled soul. God only knew what was in store, dark as demons plagued us both. Forgive and forgo, but I can't quell this pain no more. Alcohol for the soul, my daddy did me dirty, and some ex has bloodied my nose. Blood tears for the snow, running from my paws, but it's sure to get me. If tomorrow never comes, let this be our last abyss, dancing into the night, drowning in bliss.